He about to tear the roof off. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
We want the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS. At the power forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Hi everyone, welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this Game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. MP will have to step up and take on a big role tonight.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Dub. Then there's Klingon, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to Booker. Offline with his 3. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Markkanen's one of the more efficient, high-volume three-point shooters in the league.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Beal against Sexton. Plays it up and banks it in. Beal's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
KD passes to Hayes. Back to KD. Here's Booker. And Booker able to finish.
You have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
Here's Dub. He's covered by Beal. Poke loose. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. That one good for 2.
He's just too long and lanky
Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Jazz trail by 4. Here's Dub. Markkanen from outside. Here's Klingon. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Durant down low. He's guarded by Markkanen. The shot by KD. No good. The Jazz with another miss.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And Booker takes to Beal. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
Pass to Dub. With the drive, here's Hendricks. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
Booker with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
The Jazz have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Hendricks taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Booker. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game. Here's Dub, and Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Durant. Jazz trail by 5. Utah moving it around. Here's Hendricks. Another miss by Utah. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Booker. Beal deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And Dub gets it to go.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Booker the pass to Hayes. Pass to Dunn. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans. And Dub gets it to go.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Booker with a deep three. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Booker outside. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Booker's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Done outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Dub, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First,
Phoenix leading by 9. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Sexton is out there with Dub, and it's Clingan in at the 5. Here's Beal. An easy 2 points on the layup. Beal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
The open look here for Sexton. Drains the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Beal. To the middle. Looking for Richards and gets it there. And now Utah, fast break. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Dub in that last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He added 18 points and made everyone around him better with his passing. A whole lot of assists. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Martin kicks to Barnes. Sexton against Beal. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead.
He's already got 9 points from 3-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Pass to Sexton. Six to shoot. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Suns leading by 11. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Barnes has got 5 now.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Clingan. That one's off. Still out of sync. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Joe passes to Beal. 3-pointer. Martin. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
So for the Suns, Dunn comes in for Cody Martin. And it's Devin Booker in for Isaiah Joe. Collins in the post. Barnes on him. Here's Dub. The Jazz with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
They set the pick. Markkanen into the lane. Here's Dub, and the three ball is good. He has 7.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Phoenix?
Booker with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Yep, that one goes.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket. And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Beal dishes to Booker. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. This one for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 16. Here's Beal. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Jazz trail by 14. Here's Dub. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. Clingan's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Dunn. Oh, that's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. And Utah also making a switch. Hendricks is checked in. On defense, Utah. A 12-point game. Shakes him, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Here's Dub. He's got 7. Lobbed up there for Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2. And so it's the Phoenix Suns taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Phoenix Suns.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days. Pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. And it's time now for the... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. That'll be his second foul of the game. Booker the pass to Hayes. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And he gets the bucket. Booker's got 17 now.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Clingan, the screen for Markkanen. Fires from deep. They get the rebound over Durant. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Clingan. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game. A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
Here's Dub, guarded by KD, and it's Clingan with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Booker looking around. Here's Beal. Utah with the rebound. Clingan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Booker. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. The rebound by the Jazz.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say is the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And I love the patience of Durant, and then the quick decision when he sees something.
Here's Dub, and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Dub, the pass to Hendricks. There's the pick. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 16. From downtown. Again, the miss by Booker.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Dub, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Hendricks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Jazz have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. First one falls for him. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And Durant sends it back.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Durant's got 11 points.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Pushing it up. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And Klingon pulls it down. Jazz have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Hayes. And here is Beal. Hands it from downtown. Beal's got 29 in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Dub. Now Klingon. Here's Hendricks. Jazz passing it around. Sexton for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Dunn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Sinks the three-pointer. Hendricks has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Kicks it out to Markkanen, and stolen by Dunn. And it's denied. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Dunn. Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Booker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Offensive rebound. Klingon off target at the rim. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Dub the pass to Markkanen. For the 3. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Suns shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Markkanen from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 8.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
And Beal kicks to Booker. Richards with it. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Durant wide open. He fires. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds in this game. A nice shot by Booker.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Utah shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Klingon with it. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dub. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Richards.
2 minutes remaining.
Richards got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Here's Klingon. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Huge moment in this.
best teams lose at least 10 games a year.